Well, what do you know? Sometimes these Disney live action remakes can not only be good, but sometimes they can actually be great when you really put in the effort. What's going on, my fellow movie lovers, and welcome back to the Luke Ponto channel, here to bring you guys another brand new movie review. If you guys are new here today, welcome. Hit that subscribe button down below and that notification bell right next to it. Hit that thumbs up and share this video. You guys know what to do. Today we were talking about The Little Mermaid, the live action remake. Oh yeah, I didn't forget this was coming out, you guys. So here we are. This one was directed by Rob Marshall, who also brought you films like Chicago, Pirates of the Caribbean on Stranger Tides, and Mary Poppins Returns, and Into the Woods. And this movie stars a really good cast: Halle Bailey, Melissa McCarthy, Jacob Tremblay, Daveed Diggs, Awkwafina, Javier Bardem. A great cast. Is the movie good? Let's see if it is. A young mermaid named Ariel, played by Halle Bailey, makes a deal with a sea witch named Ursula, played by Melissa McCarthy, to trade her beautiful voice for human legs so she can discover the world above water and impress a prince named Eric, played by Jonah Hauer-King. Let me set the stage for you guys here. I really love the original The Little Mermaid from the 80s. It is a great musical. It's a great animated film. I always love the songs like Under the Sea, Kiss the Girl, and you do get those songs in this one too. But there's always, as a kid, I remember loving those songs. Sometimes I would even go to sleep even after watching The Little Mermaid with the song stuck in my head. Seriously, that's how good that film was back in the day. So when this one was announced, I was very concerned about this, and I heard it was being directed by Rob Marshall, and I really enjoy Mary Poppins Returns, and I absolutely adore Chicago. That is one of my favorite musicals of all time. Don't like Pirates of the Caribbean on Stranger Tides whatsoever, and Into the Woods it's alright. So, and when we got to see the trailer, the original teaser for this at D23, I was like, okay, good. Halle Bailey sounds great, and she definitely looks the part. And then when we got the second trailer, I think it was earlier this year or something like that, I was like, ooh, dude, this doesn't look good, man. I'm so worried. But as the day got closer, when I was finally going to go see this movie, I've been hearing really good things, and I was like, oh, okay, guess my worries I don't have to worry about my concerns anymore. But I did hear that some of the CGI still didn't look very good from some of the trailers, but some of the CGI was definitely fixed. Because when I saw the trailers for this, especially that second trailer, I did not feel like the CGI was really finished. So that's what my biggest concern was mostly the CGI. But once I actually got into the film and seeing it on the big screen, it looked incredible, dude. So I don't know. But walking out of this one, man, I think I might actually say this is better than the original. What? I know. But this is only just based off of first viewing as of now. I might need to give this film a second viewing to really solidify my thoughts on that. But as it stands, man, The Little Mermaid was great. This movie was just such a joy in the theaters, and it left a gigantic smile on my face, even after when the screen cut to black and then the credits rolled. I was smiling from ear to ear, dude. And this is something that a lot of Disney live-action remakes have been missing that this film actually has. Color. This movie is so incredibly colorful, even with a lot of the underwater sequences and even a lot of the musical stuff. It is so colorful. You feel the colors, they're so vibrant, and it's so well done on the big screen. This is one of those films that I would say really merits a theatrical experience. It's not, I wouldn't say it's the biggest must watch in theaters, but this is one of those times where I really should say that you guys should go check this movie out on the big screen. This is not the best film so far this year. It's one of the best in my opinion, but it's not top tier films where it's you gotta go see this film in theaters right away. And the direction from Rob Marshall is stunning. Even when he crafts the underwater sequences or even the above world sequences that are basically obviously up in the human world, it looks phenomenal. Even the cinematography looks great. It's beautiful to look at. And it's not so freaking gray and bleak like some of the Disney live action remakes have been, it actually looks very colorful when you really look into it. Now let's talk about some of these performances here, starting off with Halle Bailey. Now this was a casting choice. I honestly had no idea who Halle Bailey was when this film was coming out. So this was a casting choice that I was a little bit optimistic about. But once we got the trailer for this film, again the teaser from D23, and we got to hear her sing that solo "A Part of Your World," man, it was incredible. And Halle Bailey proves that she can play as a Disney princess like Ariel. Like, she was incredible in this movie. Like, I was so pleasantly surprised with how good she was. And her singing voice, like, where did this come from, dude? Like, where did this come from, man? This was incredible, dude. Her singing, dude, she has the voice of a freaking angel. Like, her singing vocals are just spot on, dude. I cannot praise this performance enough from Halle Bailey. Please give her more work down the line. If anyone's like watching this video that are like filmmakers or anything like that, please give Halle Bailey more work down the line because she really does deserve it. I also want to talk about Daveed Diggs as Sebastian. Now, Sebastian was always my favorite character within this within The Little Mermaid, and Daveed Diggs really brings the character of Sebastian to life in this live action remake, and I think he does a really good job with that. Like, he really captures what the character was like back in '89, and dude, I cannot praise Daveed Diggs enough. And he also has a really good singing voice too. Like, that was another big shock I had with Daveed Diggs. I mean, I know he was in Hamilton and all that, but I was wanting to see like how he could really pull it off into an actual Disney movie. And he really did it, you guys. He pulled it off. Like, I was so happy with Daveed Diggs in this movie. He was so freaking good. I also would like to talk about Javier Bardem as King Triton. Now, a lot of people might be kind of actually do complain about his performance, but I actually thought he was very good in this movie. This guy was an Oscar winner, for crying out loud. I loved Javier Bardem as King Triton, and good thing we actually got some good stuff out of him this time around. I mean, and plus I like a lot of the armor he's wearing, and if you really told Disney that you would use like CGI muscles for Javier Bardem like 4 years ago, they would have done that. Like, believe me, it's ridiculous. But they gave him a good armor suit. It looks good on him. He looks the part, and he's great in the movie. We also get Awkwafina as Scuttle, and I love her in this movie. She was so freaking funny. Anytime any line of dialogue comes out of her, I always bust up laughing. And again, where did this performance come from, dude? She could sing? Oh my god, man. She was so good. I loved Awkwafina in this movie as Scuttle, and I don't really understand the hate for her for like any movie that she's in, like Shang-Chi or Angry Birds 2, or hell, even Renfield from this year. She's great. She's funny. Like, she's proven that she can be funny. Like, I really don't get the hate for her. She's funny in this movie. She sings really well, and the chemistry that she has with Daveed Diggs as Sebastian, very good. Very good. Those two play off of each other very well. And if you could probably tell, there is one actor that I left out of this one for a little bit, because I wanted to save this one a little bit for last. That is Melissa McCarthy as Ursula. As I said with Awkwafina, where did this performance come from? Like, bro, Melissa McCarthy was awesome in this movie as Ursula. Very menacing, very funny, and also, wow, Poor Unfortunate Souls, dude, she brought that song to life, man. She was so good in this film as Ursula, and dude, like, I was so happy that Melissa McCarthy actually was able to pull this off, man. Like, and this might be her best performance in years. Like, no question about it. This is her best performance in a very long time. It's no question. She was awesome in this film. She can sing really well. I have no complaints with most of the cast. Like, pretty much everybody brought their A game in this one. As for issues with this movie, I only really have a couple, but that's just me. But this is just going to be me nitpicking at this point. First of all, again, some of the CGI definitely is very off-putting and very weak. Like, again, look at some of the sea creatures like Sebastian, Flounder, and all the underwater creatures. I know that we're doing it to make it look photorealistic, just like The Lion King, but at the same time, it's kind of like, well, then what's the point of this? Like, you could have done a little bit more with some of the CGI and improved upon it. Like, again, I get the fact they were trying to make it look photorealistic, but I don't know. And also, I didn't really care for Flounder all that much in this movie. Now, look, this is not on Jacob Tremblay whatsoever. Like, Jacob Tremblay is a really good actor, and he does good in this movie. But for majority of the time that his character is on screen, I found him boring. Like, I did not really think his character was just, like, all that well utilized. Like, I kind of just feel like that anytime he comes on screen, he's like, I know where Ariel is, or anything like that. Like, or it tells Ariel what to do, or something like that. Like, it gets kind of boring after a while for me. But besides those couple of nitpicks, you guys, this film was so good. Like, I was incredibly surprised with how good this movie was, and this is definitely going to be one to check out with your family this Memorial Day weekend. So again, if you have kids, or if you guys are someone that loved watching The Little Mermaid back in the day, please go see this movie on the biggest screen possible. I can guarantee you guys will probably get a kick out of this movie. If you're a big fan of the original like I am, just go check it out. It's awesome. I'm going to give The Little Mermaid an A-. Again, if you guys love The Little Mermaid, the original, go see it. If you guys were a little strayed away from this one, give it a try. I think you guys might actually get a big kick out of this one. You guys might enjoy this movie with the family, and it's a good one to watch with the family. But of course, this is my opinion. Let me know down in the comments below what you guys thought of this Little Mermaid remake. Do you prefer this to the original, or do you prefer the original? Let me know all of that down in the comments below. And also, what is your favorite Disney live-action remake? Let me know that as well. Hit that subscribe button once again, that notification bell right next to it. Hit that thumbs up and share this video. You guys know what to do. And look forward to more videos in the channel very soon. Packed summer at the theaters, you guys. You got Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. You got Transformers Rise of the Beast, The Flash, Elemental, No Hard Feelings, Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny. So many movies we can look forward to this summer, you guys, and I cannot wait to continue on this journey with y'all. Y'all are the best. So thank you all so much for watching. If you guys want to see more content from me, make sure you subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.